I was thoroughly trained in the non-digital, in drawing, painting, printmaking, sculpture, photography. So I was a fully developed artist in those realms first. And then I was actually teaching at one point and started doing video. So I have a pretty diverse background. It was very interdisciplinary, and I think what happened for me when I started working in time-based work is that it was a place for all my skills to come together. You know, when you travel and you find that wherever you go, you bring yourself. And so that means you bring all the good stuff, all the sensibilities and all the challenges as well. So when I moved to digital media, I brought myself with, right? So I still needed to, like I often say, I try to make digital media more like clay, you know, that I can squish and that kind of thing. What interests me about the digital is that it can take you places that don't exist in the physical world, but I bring that physicality to it. And so it's more of an entwined relationship rather than a border. So like for instance, I was thinking the other night when I was projecting onto the tree that I have behind me, is that it's really not about mapping. You know, like that's not the right word, you know, because I'm not drawing the shapes of the tree and projecting it onto it like a skin, you know. It's the tree that's selecting what shows. Everything drops out into the blackness. And then there's parts of the tree that come to the foreground, and then there's projection, and then there's tree, and then there's the back of the tree, and all this. So it's entirely commingled. And that's what interests me. Sometimes it's really a fine line between ordinary and extraordinary. You know, like it's just a little nudge when it all suddenly becomes, oh, look at that, you know? And I just love that because sometimes it's not hard. It's not hard. It's just the right little tweak.